back to my channel. It's CandigirlChats here, and today I will be talking about my experience at Anime Inc. So excited. Let's get started. Alright, so, well, if you didn't know, I have many tattoos. My arm, I have one on my leg, one on this leg. I have right here, my first tattoo, and I have one on my back and one on my ribs. Oh, I have one on my leg too. I have many tattoos, and many of them are anime related. So 2019, when I heard of Anime Inc., first ever anime convention, anime tattoo convention, first year, I was like, I have to go, I have to go, I have to go. And it was so much fun. It was like a brand new con. It was super tiny, and it was just like awesome adventure. I ended up getting this tattoo. You can't really see. I'll post a picture on here of it up close, and it was like really fun. I think we only went for one day, and yeah. So, you know, obviously 2020, they didn't have the convention, and so it was back this year, and I was like, of course I'm going. So, you know, a group of us all hopped in a car, went to Richmond for the weekend, and, you know, got tatted. I am probably gonna go every year, even if I don't get a tattoo every year. Maybe I'll get a tattoo every year. Even whether or not I get a tattoo, I will be going because it's just so fun. It's in Richmond, Virginia, so if you're close to that area or you want to travel, like there were artists that have traveled, like the artist who did our tattoo this time, he came from Vegas. The tattoo artist that did my tattoo the first time came from Florida. So, you know, whatever you want to do. If you want to come and you live far and make that, you know, adventure, all power to you. So pretty much what I would say is like, kind of like, this is more so like tips and tricks for next time, also my experience. I would want to get a hotel room closer to the convention center. Both times we got hotel rooms that were about 10 miles away, and the first time we went, we Ubered, and it was just, we only went for one day, so we Ubered there and back. It was just me and one friend. And this time there was like a group of us, so we couldn't really, not that we couldn't Uber, but we drove to the convention center, and my friend ended up having like all these all these toll charges, and the convention center was only like, I don't know, 9-10 miles from our hotel, so like it wasn't even that far, but I guess that's how Richmond is set up. So I would have gotten a hotel closer so that we could either Uber or just like have a shorter non-toll related drive. So yeah, that's definitely something to look into for next time. I would say, so because I went in 2019, I knew to look at and for artists pretty early on, once they announced the convention was coming back, and, you know, when the tickets were going to go on sale and all that stuff. Artists started to post. If you go on the Anime Inc. Instagram and follow it, artists, the convention will repost artists who are going to be at the convention. So then I started to follow a bunch of the tattoo artists, and, you know, you can book. They will post like how they do booking, whether it's in advance or whether it's walk-ups. I would think even if you want to do a walk-up, you should still email them and let them know. I think you know, making sure you reach out to the artist as early as possible to make sure you get an appointment, and to figure out, you know, deposits and payment and all those things. We lucked up because the very nice guy who did our tattoos, he did one of my friend's tattoos the first year, so we already knew him, and we could easily contact, and he remembered us, and it was all smooth sailing. You know, if you don't know anyone going, or if you're going alone, or if, you know, you and your group of friends don't know any artists, I would definitely say look early and book early so that your spot is guaranteed. Now, of course, if you find out about the convention pretty later on, pretty close to when the date's coming, there are going to be some availability still there. You just need to look around and really, you know, reach out to a bunch of people and kind of figure out what you want and see who can do it and what everyone's working with. There's a lot of very talented artists. Actually, everyone there is super talented. There's so many talented people there that can tattoo, that can draw, that can just do so many great artistic things. So, you know, the talent is there. It's just navigating and figuring out who you want to do it with. And, you know, obviously if you have melanated or darker skin, you're a Black person, POC, it might be helpful to look for an artist that looks like you, or an artist that tattoos with people of similar color, in order to make sure that they can really get your art done the way that'll look the best on you, and you don't feel, you know, uncomfortable having those conversations. So yeah, overall it was so fun. There was a bar, there were you know, some video games, just a small video game section. It was like older games, like kind of old arcade style, with like the joystick and the buttons. And there were a couple like rhythm music games. They had a little like DDR type game, little dance game. And it was really nice. You know, I think that it shouldn't be compared to, like, you know, an Otakon, a Katsukan, a Comic-Con. It shouldn't be compared to one of those, because that's not what it is. The purpose of the convention is to get a tattoo. So there are things to do while you're waiting for your time, but it's not like, you know, there's not like events lined up for like the whole day. There was a cosplay contest, there was a tattoo contest, and all those things are pretty cool. The pricing for the tickets, I think, were reasonable for like a weekend pass, and then they had daily pass rates. Maybe one year when I go, I'll go all 3 days. The first year I went 1 day. This year we went 2 days, and maybe I'll go on a Friday next time. Usually we're traveling there from, you know, we get off of work and we travel there on the Friday, so we usually can't make it there Friday, but maybe one day we'll take off that Friday and go. So we'll see. I had like simple cosplays for these days. I did my Akatsuki cloak one day, and then I did my Skate to Infinity Reiki hoodie the second day. So yeah, I wanted to make sure I was comfortable, and, you know, I had gotten a fresh new tattoo. I didn't want, you know, anything to like bleed onto things and all those things. I will show my tattoo also. It's a fruits basket. I'll put up a picture so it's like clearer to see, but it's a fruits basket tattoo. It has, you know, the rat, the cat, and the rice ball, and I just love it. I love it so much. I want to fill this whole arm, so we've got a lot of skin left, many tattoos left to go. I have a few things planned for different spots, so, you know, I'm really excited to go back. Let me think, what else? The first year we went, we got the food that was there, and it was really good. Super overpriced convention food, so, you know, I would say either buy it, or if you feel comfortable driving, Ubering, or walking around to other places nearby. I think there's a few places that are nearby, not that many that are super close, like walking distance, but you can definitely like Uber, or they had the if you live in the DMV area, you know about those little like scooters, the little you like scan it with your phone. They had those, so that was cool. We always got food before we came, so we weren't hungry while we were there. And yeah, I think that kind of, I don't know, there was an after party there, but we didn't go, so I can't really speak on that, but I think it's pretty cool that they had an after party. That's always fun. I think it was at a bar, which is nice. We just kind of hung out at the hotel afterwards, because it was like such a long day getting tattoos. And then Sunday, my other friend got her tattoo, and we, you know, had checked out from the hotel, and we chilled, we walked around and made some you know, final purchases. Oh yeah, that's why I didn't talk about the like artist alley. The like there were many booths of people selling merch and selling their artwork and selling their, you know, their posters and their clothing and their plushies, and all types of fun stuff. I love looking at other artists and their creations. I want to give everybody all my money and just be like, take all my money. I love what you've done. I will post a picture of what I bought, and you know, simple stuff. It was nice. I love all the things I got. I love going to conventions and getting more things and supporting more people and their art and their talents. So yeah, I would say overall Anime Inc. is super fun. Hopefully, you know, if you go, you're not by yourself. It probably is a little more boring and lonely if you're by yourself. You don't have anyone to like kind of sit with you while you're waiting for your tattoo, or sit with you while you're getting your tattoo, or walk around with you while, you know, looking at all the booths. But it can be done by yourself. I've gone to conventions by myself, but it's way more fun when you go with friends. So, you know, I would say this is something you should check out. Anime Inc. And it's in Richmond, Virginia, and it's a weekend. I don't know when it'll be in 2022. I have to look on the website, but yeah, hopefully this helped you, and I'm gonna add some clips from my time there. So thank you all, and see you next time. Bye. Make sure you follow and give a thumbs up and follow me on my social medias.